What's good, YouTube? It's your favorite partner, 2 Chainz. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Calm down. No, it's your boy Black Season, aka Black Assassin, and we back at it again with another Whiskey Wednesdays. Welcome. How's everybody doing today? So today we're going to be. Shit, where did I put it? Oh, right here. So, as you guys know, if you've been here for the first 3 episodes, we're going to continue the whiskey till the whiskey is gone. This is not a paid advertisement, so everything here is purchased and brought to you by your boy Truly. Alright? So, yeah, we got some whiskey. We got some. Today we're going to be smoking a nice oak wood chip. Yeah, so let's get into it. Y'all know the vibes. Oh, let's go. Welcome back to another Whiskey Wednesdays, people. I appreciate you guys being here. My name is Black Assassin, and this is Whiskey Wednesdays. Man, you can already tell it's starting to smoke on up, if you will. We're gonna give it a little second, let it breathe and stuff like that. But while we let it smoke, I guess we should smoke, right? Oh, let's go. Please remember to drink responsibly, people. Okay? Y'all want to see it? Y'all want to see it? Here we go. Ooh, damn. Hold up. Okay. Okay, you could definitely taste the oak comes through with a very strong presence. That's always good. It's like it kind of it's not really like on the back end. It's kind of like right there, like present. You swish it around a little bit, get married to it a little bit. You can definitely feel that. But today's subject, we're gonna basically be talking about gaming, and I'm gonna let you guys in on what gaming is to me. Okay. As we all know, gaming is a part of nerdom, right? So, but we're gonna go. I don't necessarily, and this is just my own personal opinion. So, everybody has opinions and they all stink, right? But this is my own personal opinion. I don't necessarily think you can call yourself a gamer if you only play one type of video game. Right? Like I don't think don't get me wrong. You know, like it's great to have your thing that you like you good at, right? But I don't necessarily think you can call yourself a gamer if you only play one type of video games. Like, yeah, you may sit down and you may grind. You may grind, to get the best stuff you can, right? But if you are only a 2K player, I can't really necessarily call you a gamer. You just play 2K, right? Like, or if you're a Madden player, so on and so forth. Like if it's just one, like I think to be classified as a gamer, I think you have to je ne sais quoi, have to, like, most basically, I feel like go through the trials and tribulations of being a gamer, right? Because I feel like with sports games, the one thing that changes is just the graphics, right? Like, it's pretty much the same thing, right? And that's not saying that, like, oh, like, I think to consider, like I said, to consider yourself a gamer, you have to be, for lack of better words, the avatar. Okay, you have to be the master of all four elements, right? And when it comes to gaming, the four elements might change, but it may be sports, it may be RPGs, it may be action role play, maybe puzzle, you know, or simulation. Just you pick your four elements, if you will, and I think, and I'm not including people that play, Snake on their phone or whatever. This conversation is not for you, okay? This conversation about gaming is for anybody that ever stood outside of Walmart, Best Buy, Circuit City, wherever you get your games, GameStop, wherever you get your games for a midnight release for a game. This is for those gamers. This is for the gamers who pay a little bit more so they can get it 3 days early. Okay? Excuse me. Pinkies up, bitches. But I think when we're talking about gaming, we talking about your homie being on punishment, and you taking the game down to his house because mama said he couldn't leave the porch. So y'all essentially playing the game outside. Okay. I'm talking about when I mention gaming, I'm talking about something that brung people together, no matter your race, religion, or creed. Okay. When I say gaming, I'm talking about something that paved the way for a young man to was not able to vocalize how he felt, but was able to connect with people through video games. That's what I'm talking about when I say gaming, okay? Like, when I say gaming, I'm talking about you and your cousin, you and your friend, you and your round. Y'all at the house playing N64. Y'all had to put the motherfucking little cardboard box up, little cardboard thing up, so motherfucker wasn't screen watching and shit, Like, when I talk about gaming, I'm talking about OG 007, okay? Everybody's trying to fight for that golden gun, okay? My gaming hit different, okay? My gaming hit different because a lot of wild stuff happened, right? Like, there was games that when they came out, they was ahead of their time. And what a time to be alive to play those games, the originals. And when I say games, I'm talking about, y'all already know, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Okay, if you watch the first episode, you know how I feel about it. Special place in your boy's heart for it. But not even just San Andreas. We can take it back to the PlayStation 1 days and go motherfucking GTA 98 when they had the top-down view, okay? Yeah, this episode is for anybody. I don't know. I feel like it might have been like a regional thing. So if you in the region, this one's for you. But this conversation is for anybody that ever went to Nicola Play. If you know, you know. Alright? This conversation for anybody, whether you did it as a kid or you found a new respect for it as an adult. It's for anybody that worked or whatever, whether you sold lemonade, went to the warehouse, okay, got your money, you cutting grass, whatever. This conversation is for anybody that's ever went to the arcade and been there all day long. Okay? This conversation, when I say gaming, what I mean is the joy of being the best in the neighborhood and you don't even own the system. But like, when I say gaming, I'm talking about the Press A to Jump podcast. And you're like, why you call it the Press A to Jump podcast? Because if you know, you know. In every video game, you gotta press A to jump. So, when I say gamer, I'm talking about sitting up, couch co-op, beating all 3 of the Army of Twos with your bro. Okay, I'm talking about getting all the monies, going back to back, hitting the aggro. When I say gaming, I'm talking about pre-ordering Army of Two, 40th day, and you got to play as motherfucking Big Boy and Andre 3000 from Outkast. When I say gaming, I'm talking about playing Call of Duty in real life or Airsoft. If you know, you know. Like, but yeah, man, gaming. Communications and things will always change and stuff like that. But gaming, it ain't. We gotta stop looking at the console wars, okay? Because let's be honest, the console wars was dead as soon as they started. How was they dead as soon as they started? PC got all the fire shit, bro. Look, as a motherfucker who grew up on console, okay, who still currently has a console, PC got all the fire shit, bro. The consoles are trying to imitate PC, so therefore, is it really a war? No. But the one thing that's constant, no matter if you on Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, motherfucking PC, Steam Deck. As long as you gaming, what difference does it make? You out the way, you having a good time, you know? Like, shout out to the motherfuckers out there right now that's just getting paid for playing video games. Shout out to the video game. Shout out to the devs, the creators of the video games, okay? Coming up with these crazy stories to keep us entertained, you know? But when I talk about gaming, I'm talking about staying up late at night just so you can be on the game. You get your fresh game out of the package. You done beat the motherfucker by midnight, had to go back. I'm mad as hell. They spent fucking $40, $30. Yeah. I'm talking about gaming with it was a little cheap, but it was still expensive, you know? Like, when I talk about gaming, I'm talking about renting fucking games from fucking Blockbuster. Like, I'm talking about your video game had to come back when you brought back I Know What You Did Last Summer. Like, when I talk about gaming, I'm talking about look at how far gaming has come. Like, you got big gaming events, whether it's E3, TwitchCon, whatever it is. These things was inspired by gaming. When I talk about gaming, I'm talking about before gaming was cool. You know, we was the weirdo for playing video games. That's the gaming I'm talking about. I'm talking about the gaming that people talk about, but they only talk about it in whispers because they afraid of what everybody else thinks about gaming. Like, when I think about gaming, there was this game that's been in the arcades forever. It is a arcade giant staple, if you will. It's called Miss Pac-Man. Okay? And I'm not talking about old school box gaming when I'm talking about Miss Pac-Man. No. There was they came out with a Pac-Man game on PlayStation 2 where it was like 3D, you could punch and shit. The game was fire. Okay? If you know, that's what I'm saying. When I talk about gaming, I'm talking about shit. GTA 5. Why am I talking about GTA 5 when I talk about gaming? Shit, GTA 5 has been around for what, 12 years, 8 years, something like that. Like GTA 5 been the longest reigning game. That and Fortnite, bro. Like, bro, like, oh man. When I talk about gaming, I gotta think about the accessories. Why you gotta think about the accessories? Because the accessories make gaming. Like, oh man. I don't know if y'all old enough, but PlayStation 1, it came out with a triangle. So you could basically have, I want to say, you could have four people plugged into either four or three people plugged into one player spot. So you could have three players on one like that. That was a crazy accessory. Or you got the Game Boy accessory where you wanted to battle your homies, you had to have the connector cord. You know, you got the gun for duck hunt. Okay, like the accessories for gaming just go crazy. They go almost as crazy as the gaming does. You know, like give me a second. Let me dump these chips. I'll be right back at you. Sorry about that. While I got you guys here, I want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors. Lady Sass Emotes is a proud sponsor of Sass World and Sass World Gaming. Okay, Lady Sass has over 72 emotes approved and used on Twitch right now. Can you call yourself a streamer if you don't have a Lady Sass original emote? I think not. Also want to give a shout out to Black Assassin and Assassin World Gaming, proud sponsor of Crusader Jump Podcast. We gonna smoke another drink, why don't we? You know, this is Whiskey Wednesday. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all for coming by. But yeah, I think, like I said, today was more of me just talking my shit, but talking my shit about a topic that I enjoy talking my shit about. You know. Also, real quick shout out if anybody want the 1v1s. I'm out here on console, okay? Black Assassin on Xbox, Black Assassin W on PlayStation. If you want a 1v1 in anything, if you're willing to take a loss, come get at your boy, okay? I'm handing out losses left and right. Even if you win, I'm still, like, even if I lose, I still gonna win, you know? But yeah, shout out to you, your mom and them. I appreciate y'all. What are some of y'all favorite things about gaming? Like, you know what's also weird about gaming, bro? Alright, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the only one that's had these problems. But PlayStation, right? PlayStation, for whatever reason, everybody on my PlayStation, like all my friends on my PlayStation, I know them in real life, right? You could be playing a game with somebody all day on PlayStation, and if they don't know you, they like you could be doing good too. They will not add you. But for whatever reason, it seemed like the community on Xbox is way friendlier than the community on PlayStation. I don't know, maybe that's just been my own personal experience. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. But, ooh, look at that. The smoke comes off. But you guys already know the vibes. This has been another Whiskey Wednesdays. Shout out to you and them. Thank you guys for coming by. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. This has been another episode of Press A to Jump Podcast. Whiskey Wednesdays, episode 4. We did it. Like I said, I don't know what this is going to turn into. I'm just here talking my shit. So, I hope y'all enjoy. Y'all be safe. Have a wonderful week, people. We love y'all.